Hello, I'm back. Outer space. No, but seriously, I'm back. I'm back, baby. And we got a better setup now. Easier setup to stream in. We're just gonna get straight into this. We're playing some Ratchet&Clank. Or Ratchet&Clank 3. Hey, Kim! So, I hope you're alright. Happy New Year. Hope everything's good. I'll just say, it wasn't the game I had planned. I had a game planned called Scene. And I was going to do a webcam thing to be like, hey, I'm back, look, it's me. And it's called Scene, and I'd be seen, and pun. But that game is extremely dark and depressing. And, like, probably not the way you want to start off the new year. And I always talk about, like, how much I love Ratchet&Clank games, and I never played them on stream or YouTube, like, before. I remember now why I haven't. It's because the old PS3, which is the way I do have Ratchet&Clank on the PS2, like classic. But me being a child, I let the disc get scratched out to fuck, so they don't work. But I have them on the PS3 because as much as Ratchet&Clank has had like a return in the last few years, it's got like a resurgence. You know, there's the film, the game based on the film, which was basically the first game but told slightly different because it's from the perspective of one of the characters retelling the story, and they're not the best narrator, which is quite an interesting thing to see. Like, oh, it's the same, but there's subtle changes. I liked it. And then there's the new one, which is only on PS5, so I can't play it. So I don't get why the only way you can play the classics, the original Ratchet and Clanks, is either on a PS2, a PSP, or a PS3, because they remastered them and released them on the PS3. But they've not put them on any console since. And I know you might be thinking, well, you know, it takes a lot of effort to remaster it again. They don't need to remaster it again, because on the PS4 and PS5, you can play PS3 games. So all they have to do is put it on there. All they have to do is put like, oh yeah, now you can play it. But they don't do it. So the only way for me to play it is my PS3. And for everyone out there who records and streams or black screens. Oh, it's because I took too long. Records and streams and has a PS3 knows. The PS3 is the only console out there where you cannot disable something called HDCP, which is basically a thing that blocks recording devices. Doesn't allow your device to be recorded. Every other console, or Xbox, it starts off automatically. Nintendo is... Oh, actually, I don't know. I haven't looked into Nintendo. Xbox is off automatically, and you can turn it on if you want. PlayStation is on automatically, and you got to go through a bunch of settings to turn it off. PS3, you can't turn it off. So, and I put a behind the scenes video of this on the Discord, but what I had to do was I had to get a device I have for my PS2 that hooks it up to the HDMI thing, because the PS2 doesn't have a HDMI cable. I had to put that in the PS3. Go to the settings, click, oh, I've got a multi-use input thing. Quickly unplug my HDMI wire, plug it into the device, trick the PS3 basically into thinking I'm not using a HDMI wire, and then I could record it. On top of that, my PS3 controller is broken. Like, if you turn it on, it just does a bunch of stuff, like, where, like, it moves all around the menu without you, it's selecting X and circle and triangle, like, I'm not even touching it, it does that, it's fucked. So I'm having to use my PS4 controller. So that's why this is called PlayStation United. Because I have a PS3 which thinks it's a PS2 using a PS4 controller to bring you Ratchet and Clank. You also may ask, why are you starting with 3? Well, for 2 reasons. 1, 3 is the one I have the most memories of as a kid. Like, I have a lot of memories of 1 and 3, but 3 is the one I have the most memories of. So I thought, let's play that. 2, I was playing through these games a couple years back, like, because if you play 1 and then go into 2, you can get a bunch of free weapons from 1 and 2, and then if you finish 2 and then go into 3, you can get a bunch of free weapons from 2 and 1 into 3. So I was trying to play through them in order to do that. So I'm halfway through 2, and I didn't really want to start halfway through, so let's just start 3. We're actually going to start the game now. I'm how long in now? I'm 6 minutes in and we haven't even started. But how are you, Ken? Hope you're doing well. I'm sorry about my little ramble of all the technical things there.
My Blargian Snagglebeast devours your mutant swamp fly. Oh yeah, I bet you didn't see that one coming. Hey, what are you doing?
Check and mate.
What? That's cheating!
On the contrary, the rules clearly state that the Blargian Snagglebeast has an allergic reaction to swamp flies that last 2 turns. Ooh, it is on again.
Your luck is extraordinary, sir. But do you lose as gracefully as you will?
I would not know, Maximilian. I never lose.
There is a first time for everything. Agent Clank! You missed! So much for the famous secret agent.
Shocking. Bring the car around, Jeeves, and mind the ejector seat this time.
Stay tuned for more Secret Agent Clank.
That was terrific.
Yeah, great. Change the channel.
But the man said to stay tuned.
We continue our live coverage from Veldin. Just hours ago, the planet was attacked without warning by a terrifying alien race known as the Tyrannoids. Officials believe that an evil robotic supervillain known as Dr. Nefarious is the mastermind behind the Tyrannoid attack. As you can see, the Galactic Rangers are putting up a valiant fight, but they are no match for these tentacle-eyed terrors. Indeed, this backwater planet may be completely destroyed in a matter of hours. Darla Gratch, Channel 64 News.
We're going home.
But Veldin is in the Solana galaxy. Oh no, not the gravimetric warp drive. The untested gravimetric warp drive? The one you built from Blargian scrap metal?
Coming?
We are doomed.
You were saying?
I stand corrected.
I just hope we're not too late.
Oh yes, the old loading screens of Ratchet and Clank with the ship just flies. The worst feeling as a kid, right, was because I had a scratched up disc. Sometimes it would just go through those, it's the 3 screens we just saw, in a loop. It would just go, and he would never land. So you just sit there I'd just sit there as a kid watching. One second, I need to turn down my TV.
Client 91802, and welcome back to the Solana Galaxy.
I'm so prepared. I'm not. I was, and then I had a last minute game change, which made me drag out a PS3 and set it up, so. Do I have any guns? I do not. Okay. Oh, one sec. I forgot this is an old PS fucking 2 game. Where's the controls? I do not want it inverted, I want it normal. Thank you very much. That's better. Thank you. Who's at what?
These must be the Galactic Rangers.
Hey, look! It's a new sergeant!
Huh?
Hey, Sarge, you can have my gun. There's too many of them! We're all gonna die!
Press circle to fire your shock blaster.
feel like a child again. My youth. My youth is back. Oh, I love this game so much. What I love about these games is the levels your guns have. So I believe in the original trilogy, it goes 1 to 5. And then you have to buy the guns again.
Am I glad to see you, Sarge? We're pinned down by that enemy vehicle. Somebody's gotta take it out.
Let me guess. That somebody is me.
We gotta volunteer. Here, Sarge, take this. We'll cover you. From back there.
I love those guys. Yeah, so the guns go 1 to 10, 1 to 5, and then you buy them again for a second time, and then they go 5 to 10. Which may sound annoying to some people, but it's great. Also, I think this is the first game that introduces the armor properly. Is it? Or it's not this one. No, it might not be this one.
To select weapons, hold triangle and select an icon with the left analog stick.
Yeah, I know. Take my shock blaster. But yeah, anyway, I hope everyone's having a good New Year's and did stuff. I've been gone for like a couple of weeks now off of Twitch, so I think a lot would have happened, but not really. I had Christmas. Christmas was alright. Then Christmas Eve with my godson and like looking after them. Woke up Christmas Day at theirs, so got to spend like Christmas morning with him, which was nice. What's the golden bolt called? What's a golden bolt? Did one of these have a golden bolt? Or was it a regular bolt? Might have been a regular bolt. Oh well. Yeah, so that was nice. And then Christmas went to a fancy restaurant, which wasn't so nice. And then went home and rest. But Boxing Day I had my godson of mine, which was extremely nice. Like one-on-one time. And then I was back to work. I'm gonna die here. Nope.
You can reverse the camera controls in the options.
Yeah, I've already done that. I've already done that, love, because I want them inverted. Ah. I'm shocked we've not got the combustible bloody the combustion blaster. Yeah, it's basically like a gun that shoots like little balls of lava. You start with it in 2 and 1. I think it's your first gun in both. The opening to 2 actually, I said this is the one I remember the most. I remember all 3 a lot actually, because the opening to 2 is like deeply engraved into my mind, where you're on this ship and you have to like parachute down, well not parachute, like jetpack down onto a different ship, and you got the combustion blaster shooting them. But if this is the one I think it is, again, like my brain's blurring all the games together. If this is the one I think it is, this is the one I want to start with. If we have to find Quark on a jungle island, a jungle planet, then this is the one I want. If we don't have to find Quark on a jungle planet, oh well. It's too late now. I started this one. And as you can probably tell, I'm already ill again. Because obviously I've been back to work. The second I go back to work, I get ill. Because, you know, my workplace is just killing everyone. It's because they absolutely refuse to fix our heating. It sucks. Oh, these are my guys.
What's the situation?
The Noids have fallen back to a base in F sector. We have orders to go in and take them out. F sector? No way. Game over, man. We're all gonna end up as scrap metal.
Get back in there, trooper. We've got a planet to save.
Sir, yes, sir.
I also fully like we are not their commander, but we just like, fuck it, let's be their commander. Oh, yeah, I know what this is introducing. So this thing here is how multiplayer works, like how multiplayer starts. Multiplayer starts with you jumping down like this with your fellow players, and then it's got like the mini-map down there is the same as the multiplayer one. So I guess this was their way of like, in the single player, showing you how the multiplayer is going to be. The thing about the level up on the gun system in this game is it, in all the Ratchet Clanks really, is it really makes you play with all the weapons, even the ones that suck or you don't like, because you want to get them to max level. Which is a good way for a game to like sort of make you experience all its content. So my nose is like really blocked and it's hard as well. One thing, I want to blow my nose but I can't. Might quickly get.
The doors have opened. Look out!
Okay, that's better. You can breathe and talk at the same time now, rather than having to stop talking just to breathe. Think I'd get my sinuses fixed at some point, but no, I'm never gonna do that. A secret cell. Well, there might be a golden ball. Oh. So my plans for today is to do this stream, in between get some form of energy and make the afternoon stream more fun, because so far I can tell how dead I'm being. I have no energy.
Hold down L2 or R2 while running.
Destroy that vehicle!
Did it. Nice.
Sir, we have a transmission from the president!
How are things on the front lines, soldier? Is that secret agent Clank?
Greetings, sir. We are here to help.
Well, this is an honor, and I see you brought your chauffeur along.
What? No. Hold on a second, sir.
Agent Clank, we must stop Dr. Nefarious. As you may know, only one man has ever faced him and survived. I've just received a top secret report on that man's whereabouts. Here, take a look.
On tonight's episode of Nature's Mysteries, we examine the Florana tree beast. Deep in the dense growth of Florana's Jambu forest lives a mysterious creature. Or maybe he doesn't. It's one of Nature's Mysteries.
I seen him run right through our camping site. He was buck naked, screaming and holding a banana.
This is the one I was thinking of.
Or maybe it weren't a banana. It could be.
One of Nature's Mysteries. Legend tells that this mysterious creature is actually one of the greatest superheroes who ever lived. Shamed by his recent past, he is now one of Nature's Mysteries. Tune in and find out the answers.
We need you to find this man. The fate of the galaxy may depend on it.
Are you sure this is the guy you're looking for, Mr. President? Yeah, he seems like kind of a, wacko.
You may be right, but he's the best chance we've got. I know you boys won't let me down.
You can count on us, sir.
Yeah, this is the one I'm thinking of, because that's Quark. Who in the first game we kind of shame. He's like this, he's basically Captain James T. Kirk, but like a take the piss out of Kirk. He's got the same like Kirk qualities, but everything he claims to have done is fake. He's really just a coward who's in it for like the fame and the merchandise and the money. Is there some form of subtitles? Always got subtitles on. I think that's an age thing. I think like my mid-teens, I just started always putting subtitles on. Well, what can we buy? That's their version of the combustor gun I was talking about. And the plasma whip, I love the plasma whip. Plasma whip is great. It's basically just, as you can see, it's a flaming whip. Well, it's like
Your
plasma.
controller can be configured with multiple button maps, including a map that places the fire command on R1. To change to a different button map, press Start, then enter the Options menu and select Controls.
This is how the original controls are, so that's how I'm gonna play it. I thought this one, I know size matters, which was on the PlayStation and the PSP, which I kind of wish I had both copies because you can connect those and get like exclusive stuff. This is what Ratchet and Clank is, by the way. You whack everything because you want every last nut and bolt. That's what this game is. Like, oh, there's a multiplier as well.
The jackpot crate multiplies all bolts and experience gained for a limited time.
Yeah, it's multiplier. Size Matters introduced this like armor system where instead of it being one full bit of armor that you get that just does like better defense, you get pieces. And like if you get all the flame armor, you'll be on fire, and all your attacks do fire, and you get all the stink armor, your enemies will get poison cloud. But you could then mix and match different parts and like discover secret abilities. The one I remember the most is if you have like 2 parts of flame and 1 part of stink, you can put down these like massive stink clouds that then get set on fire and create like giant areas of flaming clouds. I remember you. I remember fighting you as a youth. You kind of look like Cthulhu. I love you now. As a child, I thought you looked gross. But now, I love you. I love all Cthulhu things. Yeah, so what is new with me? I guess the biggest change with me is I'm on a health kick again. Which I actually want to stick to this time. Because I want to set better examples for my godson. And I've been doing well with it. Like this time for once. I think it helps that the goals I've set this time are not just calories. It's I have drawers with dates on. And basically I went through all my clothes, which this was like a really sad thing. I know it's only day 3, but still. This is a really sad thing. Like, if you do, it will upset you. But I went through all my clothes and tried every single thing on, and like basically in a giant bin bag I have all the stuff that definitely will never fit me again, which I probably should donate instead of throw away. And then in each drawer I have basically should fit me with a little bit of effort, should fit me with a lot of effort, should fit me with extreme effort, and they have dates on, and I have to hit those weights, that weight on those. Like basically it's not a weight that I have set. It's not like I want to be a certain weight by the time. I just want the clothes to fit, which I think is a more realistic goal to set, because if I just select a weight, that's just a number. But if I have drawers of clothes which have dates on that, like on that day I have to check if these fit, it's more likely going to be like in my brain. By the way, anyone who's watched me on YouTube or stream will know I don't really like dying in games. I didn't used to mind it in old school games when I'm growing up. Now modern games, whenever you die in a modern game, it just like it pisses me off. This game I won't be doing. I don't get pissed off if I die. If I die in this game, well, I die. It's fine. There is something about older games that when you die, it doesn't feel as rage-inducing as modern games, and I genuinely think it's because older games, when you die, it like you feel like, oh, it's cause like I don't know. When I die in a modern game, it never feels like I deserve that death. It always feels like the game was bullshit, rather than oh, I should have died. It normally feels like, oh no, the game was just bullshit. Like, oh, all of a sudden that enemy now can do an attack that takes all my health, rather than just, oh, I died. So, no one gets a rage in this. Hi, Mo. Go do some work. Go do some work. Don't sit in the office and watch it.
You can climb a ladder by jumping onto it and pressing X until you reach the top.
Ooh, fuck, I'm tired. I should start sleeping more again. I keep staying up till like 1, 2 a.m. and then I'm gonna go to work early or I'm gonna go babysit early. Even last night I was up till like 2 a.m. and then this morning I woke up at, oh, I saw a golden bolt. Fuck, it's up there. How do I get up there? I probably need Clanks. I probably need the jet boots, which I won't get for a couple of planets, I don't think. Yeah, I need to stop like staying up till like 1, 2 a.m. and then waking up at like 5 or 6 a.m. Not doing me so great. And you guys not.
Inferno mode. Your armor and wrench attack have been greatly
I think
increased.
this armor we're wearing now, maybe the last or second to last armor you can buy in this game. But yeah, look at it. I also like we're dual wielding, what are they called? Oh, you're picking a what are they called? Wrenches? No. Yeah. Yeah, wrenches. Yeah, they're wrenches. Yeah, of course they're wrenches, because this game, growing up, this game is how I knew what a fucking wrench was. Ratchet and Clank.
To jump between walls, jump, then press X in midair while next to a wall.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I also remember going around, I have a vivid memory of this game, not this one, I think it was... I actually don't remember what Ratchet and Clank it was, because the memory is about getting to a secret area. So I remember going around a mate's house, and in one of the original Ratchet and Clank games, he found the secret museum, which is like an area you have to go to a certain planet, do some weird thing, fall through like an invisible floor, and then using invisible platforms jump places, and you'll get into a museum of the Ratchet and Clank games, which has all these like concept arts and behind the scenes footage and stuff like that. And then it also has a memorial to a fan that died, which is really nice. I also do know, maybe it's this one. That's the special. Oh, not cheats. Yeah. Snowman, Tuxedo, Organoid. Where is it? Sumo? I don't remember that. Okay, it's not this one. So one of them lets you play as this like kid in a green shirt and glasses, and that's from a episode of the show, you know, Home Improvement, where they go to like someone's house and they redo like the bed, they redo like the bedroom, and they give like the kids some tricked out, you know, oh, we put a games cabinet in your kid's bedroom and stuff like that. There was a family on that whose little kid was in like, he's in a wheelchair, he's like paralyzed. I think he's like 8, 9. So they give him like a lift in his house and stuff, and awesome. And he loves Ratchet and Clank, so they gave him a games cabinet that was basically just like a game cabinet box that had a PlayStation in it that only had Ratchet and Clank games in. But they gave him that to play. And then sadly, before the episode aired, like they aired the episode, but it says that like at the end of it, or before this episode aired, sadly the child had passed. But to immortalize him, the Insomniac, the Ratchet and Clank developers, yes, all you modern gamers, the people who make The Last of Us, made these games, they put him in like one of the games as a skin. It was really nice. As a child, I thought it was weird. I was like, oh, there's all these aliens, and then there's just a kid. But as an adult, I can look back and be like, oh, that's really nice. This is the one... It's either 2 or this one. I think it's 2, because 2's the one that has the Britney Spears robot. Britney. Yeah, there's a Britney Spears robot who you constantly get like these little videos of her doing like dances, and Clank starts falling in love with her, and then...
Ratchet, we have company.
Where?
Behind you.
Where?
Behind you.
Very funny. You having a good time?
You trespass on sacred ground. Now you walk path of death.
But, sir...
Path of death.
Corky, crazy motherfucker. And then when you finally fight her as a boss, she's doing a music video. She's dancing a music video while you're like, she's shooting at you and you're shooting at her, so it's quite fun. I remember struggling with this as a child. Oh god. Ah! Indiana Jones. A new one of those recently came out, didn't it? I also found out from TikTok, right? There's a thing on TikTok that's like movies coming out in 2024. I found out there's a new Alien film coming out.
Center the camera.
There's it's gonna be set between Alien and Aliens. So it's gonna be set between the first two, which is interesting. And I fully know the name is because of the ship. So in the movie they're going to be on a ship called the Romulus, but it's called Alien Romulus, which just makes it sound like a crossover between Alien and Star Trek because of the Romulans and their planet Romulus. And I'm like, for ages I was just staring at the name going, is this like, have they made a Star Trek Alien movie? What's going on? But yeah, it's meant to be set between the first two films. And then I looked at the trailer, and the alien looks weird. It's like, you know the aliens, they've got that long, slender black head? It's got a short head. It's got, like... It's weird. I don't know how they're going to explain it away in the film, but... Oh, I died. Oh, I didn't die. Almost died. But yeah, it's got like a really short head, which is just weird. The new Tremors out in Antarctica. It has snow in the first three. Why? Tremors in the... I think I've seen Tremors 1. That's the only one I remember, right? Tremors set in a snowy environment sounds really, really cool. Like, it sounds like a really awesome idea. So, why only have snow in the first scene? That just seems like... Because you could just have, like, the snow, like, bump and moving around. Like, I feel like that could lead to some really awesome moments. I think I've only seen one. It's got... Is that the... Tremors is the one with Kevin Bacon in, right? Is that the one I'm on about? Is it Mr. Bacon? Which any... Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I'm just doing really bad at this. Which any Kevin Bacon fans out there, I'm sorry, but I don't like him. There's something about his face. Off-putting. He's in the first one, the other one's in enough budget. That's fair. Yeah, I don't like his face. There's something about his face. Yeah. Also, I love all this new news about... Yeah, sorry, Kel, I just don't like your face. He seems like a... I've seen interviews of him. He seems like a genuine bloke. He seems quite, like, down to earth.
Not me.
Okay, we walked your path of death. Now, tell us what you know about Dr. Nefarious.
Huh?
Dr. Nefarious! They say you're the only man to ever beat him.
Huh?
This guy's even dumber than...
Captain Quark?
Yeah, Captain Quoof! That's it, Quark. You've had this coming for a long time.
Oh yeah, for anyone who's never played Ratchet&Clank games, everything you do in the first game, so you save like the galaxy and all that, Quark takes credit for it. So Ratchet has like a real reason to be pissed off at this guy. Yeah, but yeah, okay, he seems like a genuine nice bloke. What was I saying before though? I was calling him a nice bloke. Oh yeah, so all this winning the not winning, all this Mickey Mouse news I'm seeing in the news is making me laugh. It's all going, oh yeah. First off, they're saying it's Mickey Mouse that's in the public domain, and they're saying like, you know, there's gonna be all these horror movies, and like, I think 3 different companies have already, 3 different companies already announced like horror Mickey Mouse movies, and they're calling it that, horror Mickey Mouse. Thing is, it's not Mickey Mouse that's in the public domain. It's Steamboat Willie, which is different. Which, yes, everyone knows Steamboat Willie and Mickey Mouse are the same character and the same person. But the only thing that's actually in the public domain now is Steamboat Willie. It's it being a black and white mouse who has the steamboat hat and is in a steamboat. If he loses the hat, if he gets colour, if he's not got a steamboat, it then reverts back to being Mickey Mouse, which they still hold the copyright to and can sue your ass off. So I really can't wait for a bunch of like companies to get sued by Disney. Like, as much as I don't like Disney as a corporation, I just... Oh, that whip is so mesmerizing. I want it. I just want to see these people be sued, because I don't like the idea of a horror Steamboat Willie or a horror Mickey Mouse. Like, I love that Steamboat Willie is now in the public domain, because I would love to see Steamboat Willie films, or there's a game that's now coming out, right? It's been in development for ages, but they weren't going to release it because legal problems with Disney, and it seems like they've lined it up perfectly. I feel like they knew what they were doing, where it's basically in the Steamboat Willie art style, in that old comic art style, like cartoon art style, and it's a first-person shooter, and it's coming out, and all the characters are like mouses and stuff like that, and it looks really awesome because it's got like the old cartoony like effects and vibes, like, you know, when someone gets crushed by an anvil, you know, they get flat and stuff like that, or like you can get your head shot off and it'll just pop back up and be a bit black and dusty, or you know, you can get flattened and they put the thumb in their mouth and blow themselves back up. So it's got all that stuff, but it's a first-person shooter, and it looks awesome. And I can't wait for that to come out now. That should be good. I was in 2018, and there's a 7th one. God, how many of these films are going to release? Then again, I could say the same thing about like Jason movies and Freddy Krueger, which I've never seen a Jason movie, and I've never seen Freddy Krueger films. I tried to watch them. When I was younger, my family have like in the house growing up, there was a box set of the Jason movies and the Freddy movies, but anytime I put them in a DVD player, they didn't work, so I never watched them. And then at some point, you sort of just give up trying to watch like these movies. God damn you, Quark. And just message me on Discord, which means next time I die, I need to check that. I want his boomerang. I think we get a weapon like that eventually. I think that is... Oh, that is. It's so... There is a gun in the earlier games that shoots out blades like that. And by the looks of it, that might just be one of the blades it shoots out that he's kept a hold of. You don't. I do. That's how my brain works. Is I need to know what it was. What? Can you stop? Can you just die, please? Because I'm out of ammo. Thank God he's died.
So, Quark has completely lost his mind. Now what?
Just keep the mask on. He thinks you are his new leader.
Great.
Incoming call.
This is Captain Sasha of the Starship Phoenix. The President has asked me to assist you.
Hi.
I see you have located Captain Quark.
Yeah, we got him, but, well, he thinks he's a monkey.
Of course. Bring him to the Phoenix and we'll see what we can do. Sasha out.
Yeah, this is the one I was looking for, because I remember this planet, Phoenix, and you can collect little like game cartridges and play these little like 2D platforming game in this game, which was a lot of fun. I love doing. That's one of the things I like about the Ratchet & Clank games. Inside the game, there's like games you can play most of the time, and they have running themes and jokes. It's great. Oh, by the way, Kitten, thank you for watching the queue.
This ship is amazing.
Welcome aboard the Phoenix, gentlemen.
Whoa.
Impressive, isn't she? The Phoenix is the pride of the galactic fleet. She's equipped with the latest technology. Holodeck training suite, auto vendors for armor and weapons, virtual firing range, starfighter upgrade system, even a Gadgetron VG9000 game system.
A VG9000?
Of course. With a Mavix Fireball Pro controller, VR headset, and a zero-G dance pad attachment.
Will you marry me?
Well, you've obviously had an exhausting trip. Why don't you stop by your quarters? We prepared a custom living area for Quark, so he won't get in your way. Come meet me on the bridge when you're ready.
To view the world map, press select or R3.
I will later. Hello, Corky. I love Monkey Quark. They fix his brain later on. And I prefer Monkey Quark. Look at him. Look at him. Also, you can so tell that is fucking Kirk, can't you? You can tell that's Kirk. So yeah, Monkey Quark is the best.
This is our Gadgetron
I know how it
weapons.
works, love. I've played this game. Ooh. Infect your enemies with a brainwashing serum that causes them to turn against each other. Shut cannon. Employ a special discount. One time only, Gadgetron offers a special so that all former Gadgetron employees select this option to check your hard drive for previous Ratchet & Clank save data, which it does have. Yeah, I already knew that. Ratchet & Clank save data found. You do not qualify to receive discount. Only former Gadgetron employees are eligible. What? You've unlocked a new skin. Okay. Oh. Wait, what? Why didn't... Wait. Oh, maybe it's because I've not finished 2. Well, maybe it's because I've not finished 2 and I don't get the discount. That was weird, though. It's like, save found. You do not qualify for the discount. What's the special skin I unlocked? Old school. Oh, it's the Ratchet. So wait, if I had a save of Ratchet Clank 2, I would get the Ratchet Clank 2 outfit as well. I swear I played through 2, didn't I? On here, I'm halfway through it. Oh, I don't know. Look, it's old school Ratchet. He had a different personality in the first game. In the first game, they made him like really cocky, like Sonic, and then they realized like people didn't really like it that much. So in the 2 and 3, like the later games,
This is our onboard Gadgetron
he's
armor vendor.
a lot
We'll
nicer.
notify you whenever a new suit of armor is available for purchase.
He's got the email. Yeah, I've already cancelled my Prime. The only reason I get Prime anyway is for the reduce enemy damage fire by 33%. Oh, I might as well buy it. The only reason I use Prime is for the delivery stuff anyway. The TV stuff is just a bonus. But yeah, it's annoying. Especially because Prime already has ads. Because even if you got Prime, you can watch movies and shows, and then there are certain movies and shows, normally really old school stuff that no one wants to watch anyway. But there are certain movies and shows that are...
This is the Phoenix VR
with ads as well. Which is normally like B movies, but some of them are great. I recently watched The Ninth Gate on there, which that wasn't with ads, and it's off there now. It was like, oh, it's only on for another 30 hours. So I watched it. It's like a Johnny Depp movie, like young Johnny Depp, about this basically like a rare book collector who gets one of his clients basically hires him and asks him to authenticate his copy of a book about the devil. And there's like 3 copies of the book. Only one of them is meant to, only one of them is meant to be real, and the other 2 are fake. This really old rare book meant to authenticate it. And basically, Johnny Depp's character is going all over the world trying to get all 3 of these books. Right, and he's meeting some really weird characters. The book is written by someone who apparently co-wrote it with the devil, and everyone who wants these books either like worship the devil or want the books to like summon the devil. I'm really bad at explaining it, but it's worth a watch. That's what I'd say. It was like really worth a watch.
Welcome to the Phoenix Trophy Room. Whenever a crew member is awarded a Medal of Honor, it is displayed here.
Thank you. By the way, between streams, maybe not today, but between streams in general, I will probably...
These are your quarters. I set up the VG9000 to play vid comic discs.
I will probably... Oh, God.
How do you think he got like this?
Well, the life of an intergalactic superhero can be very stressful.
Yeah. Anyway, you're telling me this nutcase is our only hope for stopping Nefarious? We're hosed.
I can't remember what I was saying before that cutscene. Look, it's Cork in his cage.
This is the VG9000 game system. If you have a vid comic, you could play it here.
But we don't. This is our sleeping quarters. Yeah, I can't remember what I was saying before the thing.
Great. Meet me on the bridge.
Oh yeah, that's it. So, probably not today, but between episodes of this, I will be playing for Ratchet Clank 2, so we can try and unlock what that discount and the Ratchet Clank 2 skin.
Press triangle to interrupt these messages.
We're losing the signal. Try boosting the power.
Isn't that the president?
They came out of nowhere! Tyrannoid invasion force! Presidential compound has been breached! Cannot hold out much longer here.
Mr. President! Dad! Are you there?
Dad?
Robotic citizens of the Solana Galaxy, the hour of your liberation is at hand! Too long have we robots suffered under the bigotry, the stupidity, the squishiness and foul stench of organic life forms. Soon, all robots will bask in the liberty and equality of my benevolent, iron-fisted rule. And as for you filthy organic life forms, you can look forward to being disintegrated. That's all for now.
Plot a course from Arcadia. Maximum speed. Prepare the dropship for planetary assault. We're going in.
We'll see you on Arcadia.
Basically, Nefarious in the first game, he isn't the main villain. He's working for the main villain. He's like a scientist for them, creating all the robots. And
To view your current missions,
like right near the end of the first game, we knock him into this machine that's making the robots, and it converts him into a robot, and now he hates organic squishy life. He's one of the best villains of Ratchet & Clank. That's why they keep bringing him back as well. He's in 1, 3. He's not in 4, because 4, 5, and 6 are set in a completely different galaxy, and it's meant to be like its own trilogy, its own thing. He's not in 4. People missed him so much that he's in 5 and 6. He's the main thing of 5 and 6. He's in the... he's not in the first 2 spin-offs. He's not in Gladiator or Size Matters. He's in the next 2 spin-offs. There's a weird shitty one on the PS4. I can't remember what it's called.
You can upgrade your
And then there's like All for One of the best games ever. Yes, it is, Fliss. Yeah, there's I don't ever remember. I never changed the color. I don't think. I don't really think I ever customized the ship too much because I liked how it looked. Yeah, All for One he's in, and then he's in obviously the remake of the first game that's based on the movie, and then he's in the the newest one. So it'd be number 7, right? Yeah, then he's in number 7 as well. Nefarious is amazing. I don't know if Fliss has their own thing. Well, thank you, Kit, for doing that. But I don't know if Fliss has their own thing. They might. You could try it. I don't know if it would be Fliss or Flisser. I don't know. Should really, like... I should really screen grab the list of people who have their own thing. Oh, dog, shut the fuck up.
Glad you made it, sir. The presidential compound is on the other side of the city. Keep your head down. The Tyrannoids are crawling all over the place.
Anything new? Oh, the Split Hydra. Oh, and for anyone, again, because I feel like Kitten, I don't feel like you've played Ratchet Clank games. For anyone who doesn't know, so Ratchet & Clank in America has normal names. In Europe has innuendo names. So it's Ratchet Clank, and then it's Locked and Loaded. Then it's Up Your Arsenal. Then it's Size Matters. It's bloody great, and they don't do that anymore. I don't like that for the new one. No, they're not available on PS Plus either, Fliss. No, they're not. They're not. The only way to play the original trilogy is either have it on PS2, PSP, or on PS3. It's not on PS4 and 5. Oh, Going Commando. That might have been 2.
Tap triangle to
Was that 1?
the last 3
What was Going Commando? I'm pretty sure 2 was Locked and Loaded, right? Or maybe Locked and Loaded was the American name, because I know the America didn't get the innuendo name, so Locked and Loaded might be the American name for 2, and Going Commando might be the European name. So many puns. Yeah, I'm a little annoyed the newer games don't do the pun names anymore. I think the second trilogy did. I just can't remember the names of any of the second trilogy games. Oh wait, one might be Time Matters. I don't know. But I know the new trilogy that they're releasing doesn't, which has started with Rift Apart. But like, they could have done one. They should have. It was one of the things of Ratchet and Clank was like, look at the name. Look at that. Plus, Ratchet and Clank is like the biggest holder of secrets, in my opinion. Though these games have so many secrets, I've never like. Here's genuine thing. You go to special, you go to skill points. All these are secret things you have to do to get. There's 30 in this game. I've never done all of them in any of the games. That was 2. Going Commando was 2, or Locked and Loaded was 2. I used to know all these. I feel shame that I don't know them anymore. I have this sense of shame that I don't know the name. No. My Ratchet and Clank mercy. Another thing, right? Growing up, I loved these games. I loved Crash Bandicoot. I loved Fable, and I never bought any merch for any of them. And now to get merch for Ratchet and Clank is so fucking hard. The only characters you can get with relatively ease is Quark. I want Quark. Or Ratchet and Clank. Or Nefarious. You know, I don't want Quark. Quark. James T. Cook wannabe. They're both 2. Aha! See, I knew those 2. What are the new ones called? Since you're googling, what's the second trilogy called? The space trilogy.
Features a lock-on mod. To lock on to enemies, press and hold L2 and R2.
I'm dead. I played Quest for Booty, which is set between the original trilogy and the space trilogy. I know Quest for Booty had a pun name. That was quite a good game. Hey, do you like Star Wars? Not as much as I did when I was younger. At some point I converted from Star Wars into Star Trek. But yeah, I would say I like it. Just not as big into it as when I was younger. I think it's mainly because the era of Star Wars I like is the clones. They don't do much with the clones anymore. Yeah, the Future Saga. What's the names of those games? Because I know the one in between the original saga and the Future Saga is Quest for Booty. I feel like the Future Saga games didn't have the pun names. Maybe they did. Maybe I just don't remember. My family has like a long tradition of Ratchet and Clank. The only reason we got a PS3, like when they first came out, because everyone was saying, "Oh, what's better, PS3 or Xbox 360?" And it was Xbox 360. But we got PS3 originally just because of Ratchet and Clank. The only reason I own this PS3 is for Ratchet and Clank. Like after my dad sold his PS3, I went and bought one just for Ratchet and Clank. One of the main reasons I have the PS4 is Ratchet and Clank. Like it's just like I need these games. They're great. Oh, I don't remember the cheats, but yeah, I'll do it. Pause. I remember the cheats when I was younger, not now. Circle, square, up, down. What did that do? What did that do? Oh. Causes destruction, quest for booty, a crack in time, into the nexus. Oh! That's how you get the lightsaber! I was trying to remember how to do that early on. Thank you. Thank you, Great Young. I was trying to remember how to do that earlier. I genuinely mentioned it, the lightsaber. Yes! Here's the thing, I meant to use the guns to, upgrade them. But now I have a lightsaber, so we're just gonna use the red. Who needs guns? Where do I go?
Nice shooting, sir. A second wave of Tyrannoids just landed. They're attacking the compound from the other side. We could sure use your help.
You got it.
Follow me to the dropship.
Yeah, so I guess quest for booty and a crack in time, I would give maybe. Like, a quest for booty is definitely a punny name. But the other ones, like Tools of Destruction, not really. Into the Nexus, I kind of guess you could try and say that's a pun. Crack in time is probably the closest one you can call punny. Okay, I do need to use my guns because I'm going to die. I know. Lightsaber! Can't help it. That was great. I also like those purple and dual wielding, and I wonder why they chose those, like, why they chose dual wielding and purple. I watched someone on YouTube go. You see, these are, again, these little moments are how the multiplayer works. So they're just making you do multiplayer and single player. I didn't realise that when I was a kid. I just thought it was like, kill the things, it's fun. And now I'm realising it's multiplayer and single player. What was I say? Oh yeah, I watched some guy on YouTube play through all the games with just the wrench. He had to do some glitches, like, to do it. But God, it was fun. It was fun just to watch someone do the whole game with just the wrench. And impressive as well, because doing the bosses with just the wrench, like, damn. Like, because I think there's a moment in 2 where you have to jump on this giant cannon and shoot down these spaceships, and he didn't want to do that because obviously it's not the wrench. But he genuinely discovered a new glitch. He discovered a new glitch in Ratchet and Clank 2 to be able to avoid killing these ships with the cannon. This purple is the best lightsaber choice. Alright, Mace Windu. I've always been partial to the orange lightsaber myself, which now Cal Kestis has, doesn't he? I remember playing Knights of the Old Republic when I was younger, and you can customize your lightsaber. I always used to give like half orange and half green, I think. Who remembers the Obi-Wan game, by the way, on the original Xbox? There was an Obi-Wan Kenobi game. That you played as like a young Obi-Wan Kenobi. Who remembers that? My leg's just gone dead, so if I make weird noises, forgive me. There's not too many of them, shut up. I'll kill them all, don't worry. I'll do all the work. Again. Do I actually have to protect these guys, or is it fine? Oh. I wonder how long that lasts. Does that just last forever now, or is it like when I save and reload? Probably when I save and reload. Finally. 3,000 volts. Do I have to keep doing this? Or is this like optional stuff?
Sarge, cover those Rangers. If we lose the whole squad, it's all over. Incoming!
Yes. We have main gun back. Oh, and before anyone asks, I know I'm meant to be going back to Resident Evil. I will when I finally get to where we were. I did make some progress, but then obviously the holidays happened. I was seeing my godson a lot, and then I was ill. Now I'm back to work, and I had longer hours. Which actually, that I like, because money. But I will eventually get back to where we were in Resident Evil and carry on our Resident Evil takeover. No, do I have to destroy these ships as well, or...? Oh, I don't think so. So that will return. I would say Rebecca and Billy are currently dressed up quite ridiculously. Because I thought, why not? I don't have to take it serious until I get back to streaming it, so... Is this game's version of the arena? Because I really like the arena, so I hope this game actually has the arena. Okay, do I have to be doing these? I can't remember. What happens if I return to my ship? I feel like maybe we have to be doing these. Okay, so I do have to be doing these. Okay. Good to know. I love the purple lightsaber. I've been playing Cyberpunk for the last couple of days because Jasper convinced me to buy it, and it was on sale for like £24 or something. I don't... Maybe it's because I'm playing it after it's had all the updates and all the fixes, but the game's good. I'm liking it a lot.
We need to take out those enemy dropships. The sauces are just icing on the cake.
Who's Will? Why are we firing now? So bad. I make so many dad jokes nowadays. It'd be fine, but I'm not a dad. But like... I just make dad jokes, and I'm like, I don't have the credentials. I don't have my dad card to be making these jokes. Poor old Will. I want that. I don't think I've ever actually seen that. Like, someone make that joke in a film or TV show. I would fully love it for there to be a really serious movie and someone just goes, fire at Will, and then it just cuts to a character shooting someone else in the face or something. It's like, it just like closes in and the guy's got a name tag on. Will. I entertain myself with the dumbest thoughts. Like, I think I've told it before on here, but my dream like TV show moment, if I could make something in a TV show, would be, it's like a new World War style thing. You know, it's a new World War, and there's this squad of soldiers, like 4 soldiers, and they're in like the no man's land part, and they're in this like beat up old car that's apparently a mission accomplished, even though there's loads of enemies. There's this beat up old car that's barely working that they're driving in, and then a bunch of like the enemy army are coming with like cars and like squadrons and tanks and stuff, and they're trying to get SOS to the allies to help them as they're driving, like, you know, driving and dodging all this fire, and the only signal that they can work out, like the only signal they can rig up to send off, is their radio, like the car's radio. So they start playing SOS by ABBA, and and they all start singing SOS by ABBA, and that's what's getting broadcast to the allies and the bad guys. And then, again, I'm laughing as I'm telling it. That is my dream thought of like some good guys driving in a car, trying to escape the bad guys, and they're just singing ABBA's SOS to try and get help to get picked up. It's dumb, but I love it. And this is probably why I'll never be entrusted to ever make something for public consumption. Because it would just be full of dumb puns like that. It would be full of dumb moments of soldiers singing ABBA to get help. You know. Or like someone trying to break out of prison and they're singing Queen's I Want to Break Free. Like, these are my dumb thoughts. This is, I'm not for public consumption. You guys aren't doing shit. I'm doing everything. Plus, the repair crew haven't got a health bar, so it's fine. This place could flood up with enemies and the repair crew would still be fine. There's no health bar. Are they? Are they? Because we've got another 30 seconds, mate. That's not almost finished. You do a lot in 30 seconds. Kitten, what's your next YouTube game, by the way? Well, I am enjoying the current one, but what's the next one? I'm totally not fishing for ideas of a game to steal. Not at all. Because I did Dark Q, and then I was like, I'll do Pong Quest, and I did 2 episodes of Pong Quest, and went, I'm not doing Pong Quest anymore.
Enemies appear red on the radar. Allies appear blue. Mission objectives appear.
Oh god, we're turning we're turning it with a lightsaber. Oh no! Alright, this is going. Only halfway through level 12. Put it down last. The next, by the way, if you did enjoy the first episode of Dark U, the next episode is the best one. I think there's like 4 episodes, and I will fully say episode 2 is the best one. It's the best edited one, and it's the one I was the most entertaining in. I probably shouldn't say that, because then it's like saying, there's no point watching 3 and 4. But no, yeah, 2's... fucking... I don't know, I lost my mind for like an hour, and that's when I filmed the second one. I was like, I was sane, I lose my mind, I'm sane again, I'm sane again. Yeah, I'm doing all the work, don't worry. And then the 2 Pong Quest episodes are terrible, but they're edited and uploaded, so they're going up. Like, everything's already uploaded as well, it's just scheduled.
Agent Clank? You're even more impressive in person than you are on the holovid. And I must say, I've never seen a chauffeur fight like you do, son. Who says you can't find good help these days, right, Clank? Sasha's told me a lot about you. Don't get any ideas, kid. She is way out of your league. Sasha filled me in on the Quark situation. I'm told the man thinks he's a monkey?
He has lost his memory, sir.
Well, then you'll simply have to find it for him. We need our star player back in the game ASAP. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
My daughter tells me you're a man who's good with his hands, Ratchet.
Sir, I swear I never...
The city's laser shield went down during the attack. Now, we are defenseless without it. I sent out a repairman to fix it, but he disappeared. I need you to get that shield system back online.
Yes, sir. We're on it.
I love what that implies. That fully implies that Ratchet thought that Sasha had told her dad that Ratchet was good in bed, which indicates that Ratchet fully stood there and went, "Ah, yeah, she told her dad I was really good," which would be creepy on so many levels. It would be creepy to sit there and tell your dad how great your boyfriend is in bed. It would be so creepy. Look at you being all organised. It was more like I was like, I'll do 2 episodes of Dark U, so I'm prepared. And then I couldn't put that game down because it was great. And then I went to play Pong Quest, and there was something in my brain. I don't know what it was. There was just something in my brain that just went, no, record more. So I recorded it. And then I went a bit long on recording, so I got 2 episodes worth. I don't know what happened. I just get days like that sometimes where my brain's like, no, do the thing. It's like the same reason I reorganised my room, which is a lot easier to stream in now, because the TV's more central rather than being next to the windows. Is it called an arm? The thing that's holding my mic? That's actually connected to the PC now. So I don't have to move the mic when I'm going to do PC stuff and console stuff. It can stay in one place. That's better. What's this? What's this? What's this? Oh, did you see that? Did you like that TikTok here where I had the thing on my collection? Part of my collection.
The refractor will let you redirect laser beams. Just equip it and stand in the path of...
I don't... One sec. No, I want it. I want That's it. I like my gadgets being on the second ring, not the first ring with the weapon. Yeah, no, I don't want you on there. Nice. Oh yeah, that's another thing Ratchet&Clank does well, is like all the gadgets are quite cool. Didn't do any posts last week, so haven't I? Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I did 2 TikToks. I did one that was just like random, but I just filmed all my a lot of, not all of it, because there's more. A lot of my Nightmare Before Christmas stuff, because now it's all on a shelf. And then there was a Dark U one I did as well, which bombed. Even though I thought it was a hilarious one. What do you do? Oh, you move this. They're all gonna die. Oh, it's wasted experience, but it's worth it. Oh yeah. Level 3, level 2, level 1, level 2. So I need to upgrade this one. Here's the thing, after the stream my nose will go back to normal. It does this. Anytime I need to like actually talk a lot, my nose will be like, I'm gonna be blocked. Duh, 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 duh. And then the second I don't need to, it clears itself. Like my body is sabotaging me. It doesn't like me. Which I get. I wouldn't like me either, body. That's a really cool bridge. Not practical, but it's really cool.
Ratchet, there should be a spider symbol somewhere in that room. Use the beam to lead the spider drone over the...
Yes, yes, yes. I like it. It's like a cat with a laser. The spider's like, I want it, I want it, I want the laser. Eat it, eat it. There we go. Oh, did I break the laser? I somehow teleported the laser upwards. I somehow, I broke it. Oh, I like you can see the little metal bits that are making the plasma. I didn't notice that before. You can actually see the parts of the weapon. That's really cool. Oh, I don't have my regular boots yet. Oh shit, we've been going for an hour and 20 minutes. I didn't even realise. Should probably get some food between the streams. Not eating. All I have is bread. And every time I go on a diet, I realise how bad bread is for a diet. Because as much as bread is nice, it's so high in calories. Like, it's so high in calories. Like, ridiculously high. Like, a slice of bread, or like a slice of basic white bread, is the same as me eating 2 massive apples. So then image a sandwich which has 2 slices of bread and a filling. Terrible. Like chicken breast, right? Chicken breast. So if I buy chicken breast from the shop, 300 kilograms of it, right? And I have half of that, and I make a wrap. The half to the 150 kilogram chicken breast I'm having is half the calories of the wrap. Like the breaded wrap bit itself. Ridiculous.
Hey, look, it's Al. Got the shields up yet?
Silence! I am concentrating.
What the? That's a Quark vid comic.
Excuse me. It is a historically accurate interactive graphic novel.
How can you use the city's defense network to play a video game?
Simple. I bypassed the security server with a 626 hex matrix adapter and reprogrammed the graphic subprocessor.
No, I mean, it's... Clank, you speak, nerd.
It appears you have a feedback loop in the induction coils of your DB3 signal processor.
Impossible! I ran a recursive checksum on the signal matrix. Hey, there is a feedback loop. I don't know what happened.
May we borrow this vid comic?
Treat it gently. It is a first edition.
Perhaps this will help restore Quark's memory.
Shield power restored.
Guy's fucking using the shield thing to play video game. Onto my dropship. Why would I do these again? Just to get the money? No. There's more fun ways to get money in this game. if I'm hoping this one has a gladiator ring. I'm pretty sure they do. I think it's a staple of all Ratchet and Clank games. Have the gladiator ring. Oh. I'm not going to say with certainty because I don't know. Also, to add to the pun list, right? These games have a gun in it, and it's the number changes each game, but it's called the Rhino, right? It could be the Rhino 4, the Rhino 5, the 6, and yeah, it's called the Rhino, which stands for Rip You a New One. And the gun is very American, by the way, because it shoots everything. Like, it shoots all the missiles and all the bullets and all the fireworks, and also while you're firing it, it plays the American national anthem. It's ridiculous. But it's great. These are the few games I will play. Like, once you finish it, Ratchet & Clank, you play it again, because the second time you play it is when you can unlock, like, the better versions of the guns and the better version of the armor. So you play for it again because you want that. And I genuinely remember as a kid watching my dad finish Ratchet & Clank and then start Ratchet & Clank again. And we sat there and he played for all of it for a second time. I think our quarters were this way, weren't they? I'm gonna have to remember that cheat and do it each time we play this game, just so I can have the laser, the lightsaber. Stop, Monkey Quark.
Watch and learn, Clank. This is how a real hero gets it done.
I love his monkey. Ratch, I think it's called. Quark. Can't remember his name.
These are the real-life adventures of Captain Quark, the greatest superhero the galaxy has ever known.
Hey, this thing on?
Meticulously reconstructed by our crack research team with the aid of eyewitness accounts, bathroom gossip, wild speculation, and a magic ape. In the early days of the 5th Solarian equinox, the Solana galaxy was terrorized by a notorious pirate known as Captain Blackstar.
Ahoy! Anybody else got a craving for fish and chips?
Though still in the prime of his youth, Captain Quark was already a living legend.
I was beating him up with a stick.
However, no previous adventure could have prepared Quark for his encounter with the dread pirate Blackstar and his crew of... Oh, please tell me this is a typo.
That's robotic pirate ghosts. Guess reading wasn't your subject, eh, Professor?
Right. Now we begin the interactive portion of Episode 1. Booty is in the eye of the beholder.
Thing is, right, we joke about the robotic... In this game, the robotic pirate ghosts. No, they're not real. They are. Because in later games, Quest for Booty, you are facing the pirate ghosts. And in the future saga, you are facing the pirate ghosts.
Picked up an officially licensed Quark token. Collect all the tokens in the level to earn a secret prize. Bling, bling, baby. The red ones are worth 10 Quark tokens.
Oh, this game. Oh, yeah, my Quark tokens. Sorry if I'm concentrating too much. Oh god! Oh god, the platforms disappear. I didn't realise. Oh god, how many rats are there?
vehicle to fire my blaster. Hold down R1 and move the left analog stick for precision aiming.
No! I have to do that all again, for God's sake! This is why I was being quiet and concentrated. Oh, I don't. Okay, I thought you did. Why does that hole look different to the other holes? Okay, it's not. It's just a hole. Oh, it might be like a secret. Secret tunnel. Would you fudge? I get there. Like that. 11 more tokens. I will probably finish after we finish this minigame, by the way. What? You touched me. Three more. One more. Yes. You. Oh, you basket case. Look how tiny little Quark is. He's quite cute, actually.
A nice juicy health upgrade. Remember, cadets, there's one in every level.
Oh, please. So I can't shoot through the platforms. Good to know. Do a little dance. Where are you coming in? Base eel. No, if I just stand here, he never attacks me. I just realised. He's never come for this one. I'm sure he's harder to hit sometimes, but... There you go. Think that's a level over? Yeah. I think you have to do it in like under 5 minutes to get a bonus, I believe.
I mean, I've worked on some real junk, but this one takes the cake. Pirate, ghostly robots. What do they think? We're idiots?
Hey, Professor, snap to it.
Once again, the citizens of the Solana Galaxy owed their lives to the dauntless courage of the remarkable man behind the cube. With great reluctance, Quark accepted a meager fee for his services and promptly donated the entire sum to the Quark for Tots Scholarship Fund, a charity providing makeovers and buxom bimbos for needy people named Quark.
I've got a big heart. Mr. President? Yes, I got the fruit basket, thanks. It turns out I'm allergic to prunes. Yeah, who knew? What? Blackwater City is under attack. Yes, sir, I'm on my way.
The exciting, all-true, right, adventures of Captain Quark continue in Episode 2.
Who's that handsome devil?
It appears Quark has regained his memory.
Hey, this dressing room isn't fit for a pig. What kind of shoddy production are you people running?
That's him, all right.
He may need a while to adjust. In the meantime, I've got a mission that's perfect for you two. We've just learned of a prototype holographic device that can disguise the user as a Tyrannoid, even allowing him to speak Tyrannese.
Is it just me, or do you smell bananas?
Anyway, the device happens to be the grand prize on this week's Annihilation Nation. Check it out.
Tonight on Annihilation Nation, we feature an all-new Death Course. Let's meet tonight's victim. Oops, I mean contestant, Fred. Fred is a Gadgetron accountant who claims he once had a Morpho Ray go off in his pants. What a champ. Let's take a look at what he's up against. Doesn't look too bad now, does it? Good luck, Fred! Next!
Another day, another death course.
Poor Fred. Right. Go to the end screen. Thank you so much for everyone who jumped in and watched. Thank you to Kitten, to Bliss, to Greatly Young. I believe that's what it was. Thank you to everyone. It was Great Young, yeah. So thank you to everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back later on with some more of this. If you missed me between this week and next week, you can go over to YouTube and watch the stuff I actually have scheduled that's coming out. Yeah. So thank you to everyone, and goodbye.